What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today, and today we have the channel update for the spring of 2022, otherwise known as Q2 of 2022 for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. We have so much to dive into in this channel update, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. Once again, I'm super excited to get into today's channel update. We have so much to encompass today, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. Today, everybody, we have a huge channel update on deck. We have so much material to go over, so many exciting things going into Q2 of 2022. Springtime is finally here. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are as well. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today, we're going to be answering any questions and going over everything that you need to know for my channel going forward into the spring or Q2 of 2022. Man, welcome everybody. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day. So excited to get into today's video, everybody. We have so many awesome things to go over here. I'm not trying to reiterate myself. I'm just really excited because we have a lot. I may do a lot more talking than I normally do because there's so many things on my mind and I have a lot to say. So if I do, I apologize in advance, but we're definitely going to be going over anything one may need to know. We'll also be talking about a couple of things, maybe some changes going into the future, that sort of thing. So a lot of awesome things on deck, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. So with all that being said, everybody, that is the intro for this video. We're going to be diving straight into it with the Q1 recap for 2022 and going over the full details that everybody needs to know. So with all that being said, really hope you guys are excited for today's channel update, and let's get started. First off, the setup is once again back. I did decide to bring the microphone closer, so let me know what you guys think about that. It'll probably sound slightly better, so we'll definitely take that. We also have some of my recent 1:200 scale editions with the PSA CRJ 900. Gotta have the American MD-80 no matter what, so the Mad Dog's always here. We got the Evo Blue 737-700 for United by Gemini 200, and we also have the Alaska One World 737-900. So overall, nice set of models right here. We also have the computer over here once again going strong. Got the water bottle, everything that we need, and then we got the itinerary right here in front of me. So really good setup right here. Very happy with how it's coming out, and I'm really excited for what's to come in that regard. So here we go, everybody. Let's begin with the Q1 recap for 2022, and there's definitely some things I have to say about it. This is beginning in January and proceeding on into mid-March, pretty much where we are now. So first and foremost, really solid quarter and a really solid way to begin 2022. I was super happy with the production from these last 3 months, or 2.5, 3 months, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, it was really good. Going into some details, we'll kind of look through the videos here as we kind of progress. Ultimately, there was a lot of really good content, and I thought that ultimately we had a very good quarter and a really strong start to 2022. So we'll kind of just go one by one here through the videos. Beginning with the final airport update for 2021, we had the Dallas update, which was very good. Then we had the channel recap for 2021 and preview 2022. Really good video right there. We began the year with a fan mail episode, episode 10. That's been going strong. It's been a nice theme of 2021. And then we began the Daytona Beach trip with the intro vlog at Tulsa. That's been a huge emphasis of the channel as of the last 2.5, 3 months. We had a one-off model video about the NG Models Collector's Reward Plan, which has been a really cool asset of NG Models as of late. Then we had our first airport update of the year with the Albuquerque Sunport update for January 2022. And I accidentally put 21 on the thumbnail, so there we go. But it went into good detail with the new routes and some key new additions to the Sunport, which was really cool. Then we had the review on this model, the Alaska 737-900, which was really cool. A $40 1-200 model in the Alaska Company store. Then we had a variety of other videos, including our first trip core of the year with the American 737-800, some tier list stuff. We also had the Pensacola update, and we had a series of in-flight videos, more airport updates. We finally had our first spotting video in forever, which was plane spotting number 7 at Stillwater Regional Airport. We also had the Reno update, and then one more in-flight video before the first hurdle of 2022 occurred. Back in late January, as you guys may know, I did unfortunately suffer COVID-19, which was really unfortunate. I did get infected with the virus, which was very unfortunate. Now, quite frankly, I'm really happy with how we ended up turning out, because quite frankly, it wasn't that bad of a dip. In fact, I think I only missed a few uploads from that, which was pretty incredible that I was able to get back on track that fast. I was super impressed. So honestly, I only missed, I think, 2, 3, 4 uploads, which is honestly remarkable. It makes mono look like something else. But That's crazy that only turned into a slight hiatus because of that illness. So bounced back really well. It only took, I was fairly decent by the next week after that. It was the last week in January. So and that was my next bullet point, was having COVID. And quite frankly, we made it through that really well. So obviously took a few days off, but it wasn't too bad. After the first few days, just a progressive recovery to where we are today. So it could have been much worse, but I'm really happy that it wasn't too bad. So ultimately, very happy that I bounced back nicely, and it was really good to not have that be a huge derailer like mono was for several months. So monumental W that wasn't too bad of a deal, and that was back when Omicron definitely peaked there in late January. Beginning February, we had a solid series of videos between the second leg of the Dallas to Phoenix day trip, which was the insane American Eagle CRJ-900 from Dallas to Daytona Beach on PSA Airlines. That was an insane flight. Be sure to check that out if you haven't already. It was a bunch of fun. We also had an aviation news video on the Spirit Frontier merger. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. We had a video on the Spirit Frontier merger, which was really cool. We also had the a really cool model one-off video. Another one. This was the 1,000 days on the Gemini Jet's future preview for the British Airways 737 MAX 8, which was crazy. Our first update of February, which was the consistent Sunport with Big Colorado 1 Heart debut. We also had another fan mail episode, and then massive unboxings really started to get going in February when we had the massive unboxing 17, which encompassed 20 models in that video, which was crazy. We also had another line of in-flight videos along with storylines return at long last in February 2022. More airport updates, and then we had the second episode of the Pilot Life series, which went into basic flight maneuvers and how airplanes worked, which was really, really fun. Rounding out February, we had Massive Unboxing 18, which was the Shapeways edition, which was really cool. And a few more airport updates, which took us into March. Following into March with the Daytona Beach trip vlog, which was really cool. We had the United SFO mainline for Albuquerque to start the month airport update wise. We had Massive Unboxing 19, which was another 20 model unboxing. Another fan mail episode, which proceeded into the trip port for the American Eagle Bombardier CRJ-900 coming back from Daytona Beach onto Dallas. We had the Pensacola update in the latest video to this point. One's about to upload, which is the Breeze massive expansion for another aviation news video. But the full collection video of 400 plus model aircraft in my collection for early 2022. So yeah, quite a few videos there to encompass. There were some really, really good ones. Was really, really happy with the progression of quarter two. Just kind of going into some things that I noticed off the top of my head. First off, really, really consistent schedule outside of that one hurdle in late January with the COVID. Plenty of airport updates and unboxing videos, which was awesome. We had 3 massive unboxings in the quarter, which was really, really impressive. I wasn't anticipating that, but it kind of just all started to line up when I had that Shapeways turn into one, which it definitely could have been just an unboxing, but it turned into massive, so that's great. And then just the 40 models that we got between 17 and 19 really stole the show for unboxings, which was absolutely awesome. Following that, we also had plenty of real-life videos. The in-flight videos definitely were a common theme. Despite them not getting the most views in the world, I still think that they're really fun to produce, and I hope you guys enjoy them. And complementing that, just going back in order, just so I don't miss anything here. Really nice with the one-offs. We did have some really cool one-off videos, so I hope you guys enjoyed those. That was really, really nice, and I think it was really nice to see that. Only one tier list. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in depth coming up. We also had our first spotting video in forever, which was awesome. Really hope for that to become a more common theme going forward. Another model one-off video with the British Airways MAX, and then we had the Spirit Frontier merger as well. And then the massive unboxings just started rolling. Also, storyline finally back, which is awesome. The Pilot Life. So, quite frankly, just from an overall perspective, I was really, really happy with what we saw in Q1 of 2022. There's some really good variety. We did get some things going that I was hoping for. Other things we unfortunately were not able to. But quite frankly, I'm really happy with where it could have been much worse, especially if COVID would have went the wrong way. So in all seriousness, I'm really happy with what happened in Q1 of 2022. And honestly, could it have went better? Probably. Did it go really well though? I would say yes, and I would debate that it was better than Q2, 3, or 4 of 2000. Well, Q2 of 2021 was kind of halfway, and then it got derailed. But probably better than Q3 and Q4 of 2022, in my opinion. I hope you guys felt the same way. I was really happy with the content we produced through the quarter. Going to do a couple of other things throughout my life in quarter one. Obviously, my schoolwork, we began the spring semester, or whatever you want to call it, and it was pretty good. I have had quite a bit of schoolwork for my composition 2 and college algebra class, but that's all right, along with my physics class, which has been okay. So that worked out pretty well. Band also has been really fun this semester. It's been really busy as of late in the latter parts of Q1. We had our solos and ensemble contest along with our district concert band contest, which was a bunch of fun. So those went well. Sorry for the time commitments there, but I really enjoyed band and I was really happy to make a difference. So thank you guys for understanding. Then also the really big part of quarter one that's really been a huge addition to my life has been flight training. It has been so much fun and I've really enjoyed it. It has been a lot of time, but I think it's been very much worth it and I've really enjoyed the process. So we'll talk about that more here in a little bit. But for the moment, I think the best place to take this into is the analytics side of things. But just overall, really solid quarter, and I think the analytics will speak for that. Now you're going to see the analytics here, and if you guys remember the previous channel update, these numbers are down from the last one. However, the last channel update encompassed 3 full months. This only encompassed 2.5, January, February, and half of March. So quite frankly, I'm really happy with where the analytics are out. So currently 56.7 thousand views, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Just looking at the timeline, you'll see in the latter stages, you'll see more spikes. That's just for bigger videos for the most part, which is absolutely awesome. So it looks like some solid progression there. Looking at some of the top videos for the quarter, also keep in mind we did miss a week too, but regardless. Mass Unboxing X, over 6,000 views, along with Mass Unboxing 16 with over 2,300. Some miscellaneous videos throughout here down the list, mainly mass unboxings and things like that. So ultimately, really solid to see that. Was really, really pleased with the progression right there. 4,300 hours of watch time, which is absolutely awesome. Very similar to the views. This kind of spiked up in the latter stages going in from late February into March, which is absolutely awesome. So thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. And almost 200 subscribers, 195. Thank you guys so much for that. Absolutely incredible to gain another 200 subscribers in that time frame. And I really appreciate your guys' support. So thank you guys so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. So ultimately, some really good analytics here throughout, kind of just looking at some different things, and we kind of looked at this in the yearly recap as well. Really solid, almost a million impressions, which is so cool, despite only having a 4.4 click-through rate, but that's okay. Some of those videos, I get it, the in-flight videos especially, but everything else had really good click-through rates, so I'm happy. And then 16,000 unique viewers, which is cool. That analytics a little misleading, but going into traffic sources, the browse features at 35%. That's usually what carries, along with YouTube search at 25%, which is really cool. Suggested videos at 16, channel page 11, and then just down the list. Just taking a look, Google search, good portion of the external traffic. And playlist also going well, so thank you guys for checking out those playlists, along with the search terms in the search. So that's how you guys find the channel, so that's what I'm saying. 4,300 watch hours, really good with the average view duration at 4.5 minutes. That's been better than what I've had recently, so love to see it, and really glad that you guys are watching the videos. Some people just click to click, so I'm fine with where the audience retention's at. Also, several returning viewers, over 3,000 returning viewers. So really, really cool throughout that span. Thank you guys so much for that. I really, really appreciate it, everybody. Very much appreciate it. So overall, really good analytics. Not going to set any goals for the Q2. We'll talk about that a little bit more in depth, but just want to go into those and just really appreciate it. Really appreciate how much you guys have put into my channel. I really appreciate you guys, and it means the absolute world to me. Thank you guys so much. It is very much appreciated. So with that being said, I would like to talk about what to expect in the Q2, because I don't want to spend too much time on the past, but I did want to at least mention it because there's some good stuff there. So want to go into quarter two, what we can expect and what's to come. So yes, we had a lot of great things in quarter one, but there were some things I really want to build off of and get some things started as well. There's just a lot of things that unfortunately got delayed for a variety of reasons, and we're looking to build off those going into the next quarter. So with that being said, we're going to go one by one here throughout and kind of talk about what's to come in every portion of the quarter. So beginning with the Q2 schedule, just a little brief overview. it's going to be a really busy quarter for me in my personal life, between flight training, my graduation from high school coming up, and just family stuff, and there's going to be a lot of things going on. So if there's going to be miscues, I apologize in advance. I'm really hopeful that this Q2 will be so much better in Q2 2021, as that got derailed by May, which was very unfortunate. But we do have a lot of awesome things on the way, as long as everything goes according to plan. And I promise you guys that I'm going to make you guys every effort I can to the best of my ability to make it happen. So with all that being said, we're going to jump into what to expect in the Q2 schedule of 2021. So I'm going to go category by category as always and talk you guys through what to expect. We're going to begin with the models as always, because who doesn't love models? And we're going to start with the airport updates. Airport updates, I've noticed, have been such an awesome, consistent content form for me. Thank you guys so much. Obviously, it's how the channel started after all, pretty much. So thank you guys for making that so much fun. I've really enjoyed producing them. And they've been a bunch of fun, man. We've had some awesome movements at the airports as of late. Maybe not quite as active as 2021, but it's still been quite an active stretch, to say the least. So been really happy with it. Cabo and Richmond, or let me just kind of go through every airport. Every airport's pretty much in the same spot. We did have the Tulsa International Airport redo in the Reno in earlier this year, which was awesome. So that was the biggest, probably the biggest change, along with a few other things. We had the Orange County ramp expansion, which was nice. And I'm trying to think if we had anything else, but we did have a really good sequence when it came to some expansions and some changes, which was really nice. Also, to complement that, all these new GA planes are going to be absolutely tremendous assets going into these airports. We're going to be able to have so much more variety, and I'm really excited with that recent lot from Massive Unboxing 18. So with airport updates, every airport's in a really good state. What I was getting to before I got ahead of myself is Richmond and Cabo right now are on the fence. There's a chance I may do a few updates, but we'll just have to see. I'm kind of surprised I didn't have a little bit more of an update by this point, but right now, kind of just waiting until we get the summer, and if the time's there, if we have the opportunity, etc., we'll definitely consider doing the Cabo and Richmond model airport updates. I would still like to do a board for them. Maybe I'll pick Cabo and roll with it. We'll see. I'll keep you guys informed. Again, I'm sorry that this has been a rough sequence, and I'll probably make its own dedicated video perhaps at some point. So that's kind of the situation there. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll be able to at least do some updates or something like that here in the future. The one big portion of airport updates that I want to discuss with you guys in this video, and you guys have noticed it over the last couple airport updates probably, is do you guys want to see handheld airport updates return on my iPhone 12 Pro Max? Now, it's really funny how this started, because last year in December, I did that handheld airport update for Pensacola because I thought it'd be a fun idea. Everybody really enjoyed it, and I had many positive remarks about it, so I was like, okay, pretty interesting. So I did it again for Pensacola when I couldn't find my tripod Allen wrench so I could fix the mount because it breaks sometimes. I had more positive feedback. Okay, crazy. Going into March, I decided to do it with Albuquerque because I thought it would be interesting to see what people thought. More positive remarks. Okay. Then I was like, well, you know, the lighting was really bad one day on Pensacola, once again, ironically. And I had these new overhead lights installed that are helping right now. Why don't I give this another try? More positive feedback. And I even chose to do it with the upcoming Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update if it hasn't came out already. And I even talked about my thoughts there and asked you guys what you thought. So this is the big deciding point. Do we want to go handheld? I'm leaning towards it. You guys are enjoying it. I think the audio is really good. And I talked about this in the Dallas update and the camera as well. The difference is when I did handheld airport updates in the past to mid-2020, the difference was there was two main things. Number one, and I think the biggest problem, was my camera was not very good. I was using that Sony camcorder, and the quality was okay, the zoom was decent, but the audio was awful. It was super bad, and I don't think anybody wanted to sit there and hear that audio. So while that was an unfortunate sequence, that was kind of one of the reasons I decided to move over to my DSLR. The other main thing that I think was a problem was my knowledge for the airports, and honestly my flow was in such a bad groove that I was, what's the best way to word this? I was fairly uneducated, and on top of that, in my opinion, I think I could have did a much better job consolidating information and not getting off topic several times. That was the biggest problem with the handheld airport updates, in my opinion, until we decided to move over to the tripod style. However, I do think that both those issues have been fixed to this point in time, and I think that we could definitely do it now. So, do you guys want to see handheld airport updates return on the iPhone 12 Pro Max? Please let me know in the comment section, because if I get enough feedback, I will definitely consider moving it over permanently to handheld. And that even goes for my bigger airport updates. Feel free to check out the latest ones and see what you guys think about handheld airport updates. But with that being said, I know the megapixels and the focus on the DSLR and really good lighting is absolutely phenomenal. I know we could definitely keep rocking with the DSLR. We've done it for such a long time. So if you guys want to see it on the DSLR, that's perfectly fine. The other thing is going into college as well. The phone, quite frankly, I'm not going to lie, would be easier because I don't have to make so many cuts. But I definitely want to do what you guys would like to see. So if you guys would like to see it in the tripod format, let me know. But if you guys like to see it on the iPhone, let me know. Just from all the feedback I've received, it seems like a lot of you guys like handheld, but again, I'm flexible either way. Maybe there is a reason that we started with handheld airport updates in the first place on YouTube. So let me know what you guys like to see in terms of handheld or tripod airport update style. Again, this is completely up to you guys, but I've seen so much feedback about handheld. It may be the move. So let me know what you guys think, but I think the issues that we previously had with that are currently resolved. So feel free to let me know what you guys think. I would really appreciate that in that regard. So please let me know. I would appreciate it. So handheld airport updates perhaps to come back. The unboxings I would keep with the tripod. I think that makes sense. I think unboxings with the phone does not make any sense. And DSLR, I mean, in terms of other content, everything else is filmed and voiceovered or like in a webcam format. So otherwise, I think the airport updates are really just the big part. So let me know what you guys think on that. I'd really appreciate it. That was a long airport update spill, and I apologize, but there was a lot to say right there. The next thing we're going to talk about is the unboxings. As we saw through quarter one of 2022, we had several massive unboxings and a few regular unboxings. So what I'm thinking right now is obviously massive unboxing 20 is the next number in the series. I'm very hopeful to make it a very cool unboxing. I'm anticipating several pre-orders and some eBay models to be in for that, and I think we'll make it hopefully a 20 or 30 model unboxing. Since we're in such a groove now, it would have been absolutely perfect if mass unboxing 16 would have been 20 with that quantity of models, but unfortunately we're in a different circumstance now, and I am able to film on a regular basis again, so it may just be okay if we choose to do 20 with 25 or 30 models. But I'm really excited for that unboxing. The ETA right now somewhere around late April into May, and I'm really excited. So that is the goal as of right now there, and I'm really excited for it. In terms of singular unboxings, we're probably not going to be seeing very much simply due to the accumulation for massive unboxings. And I think you guys probably prefer that anyways. We will have a few one-offs that will be different videos, kind of like what we've seen in the past. We will have a Hobby Masters unboxing, which will be very exciting. We'll also have another cool video that will turn into an unboxing as well, and potentially even more where that came from too. So be sure to stay on the lookout for it. So I'm kind of leaving singular unboxings for very special aircraft and occasions, and massive unboxings are working into kind of the more general flow of things, especially with pre-orders, but also with some eBay models and that sort of thing. I like the format. I think you guys do too. So I'm going to keep it rolling like that. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. The next thing is the tier list videos. Oh boy, here we go. So tier list videos as of late have been a dumpster fire. The main problem is they take quite a bit of time to do. While I really enjoy ranking these models, it does take quite a bit of time to set it up and have everything flowing as we like. I am highly considering switching over to normal release videos like mainly everybody else does. Now, this is not what I want to do, but for the sake of being able to talk about the releases and go over them, I think it makes the most sense. I would really enjoy to keep doing tier list videos, but unfortunately, we are so far behind that it's going to be almost impossible to catch up. We can, but it would take quite a bit of time, and even going at a solid weekly pace back in the fall, we were making some solid progress, but we were still pretty far behind. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I'm leaning towards release videos because here's the other problem, in my opinion. The upload schedule right now is really full, and I know that sounds ridiculous. You guys are probably asking, too many videos, what? Well, in terms of how much time I have to make videos for you guys, I have had several videos that have continued to get pushed back simply because other videos have either took priority or have just failed before it. And I'll just give you guys some examples. Massive unboxings haven't waited crazy long right now because they're just ready to go. So I edit them and they go. The Hobby Master video, I filmed that back in late January, and I'm still trying to find a place to put it in the schedule. So that's going on. And just all these abrupt videos, like the Breeze Airways announcement, Frontier announcement. I think there was another one. Darn it. CRP for NG models. And then there's just been a lot of things that have came in and rained on the parade, no pun intended. So, and then the other thing, unfortunately, I've missed a couple Thursdays and Tuesdays, and that just pushed other real life videos and that sort of thing back. So, quite frankly, we've had a couple bumps in the road when it's come to these sort of videos making their debuts, and I'm sorry that it's been like this. I'm very hopeful that we'll get a little bit more solidified, but coming back to the point of the release videos are really simple and easy to film. All I have to do is set up the webcam, record, and upload the day of. Now, I know a lot of people do the same thing, and if you guys don't want to see that from me, please let me know. But I think in terms of talking about the releases, giving you guys my thoughts, and also I do receive quite a few questions from everybody asking, what are you getting from the release and what's your thoughts on it? So I feel like this would be a really nice way to transpire it. Is it basic? Yes. Does everybody do it? Pretty much. But I think that it just makes the most sense in terms of my schedule and being able to produce content for you guys. If you guys have a counterclaim or another thought, feel free to leave it in the comment section. But I really feel like that's the best option right now, and I think it makes the most sense. So if you guys have any other thoughts, let me know. But that's kind of what I'm thinking on tier list videos. In terms of the videos that we've missed, I think I'll just do a live stream to either catch up through tier list or catch up through going through every release. Again, if you guys have any thoughts. The other cool thing about the release videos too is I definitely could easily do that for other brands. That goes for JC Wings, Phoenix, Panda exclusives, Aero Classics, any of that. And I feel like that could really be sustained well, because this is not to call anybody out, but I see a lot of Gemini Jets and NG models release videos, but I do see a few, but not a ton of, you know, Aero Classics, Phoenix, JC Wings, Panda models, everybody else. So I feel like it would be really cool to just do a simple live reaction. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know. And it's kind of hard because in terms of NG models, that comes out overnight for me, so I'd have to do that in the morning at some point probably. It's usually when I wake up. Gemini Jets, that's simple. I'm able to do that very easily. So whatever you guys think, let me know. And regardless, if I'll try to do the live reactions, but if I can't do the live reactions, I'll at least do a video to give you guys my post thoughts and that sort of thing. So let me know, but I just think for the sake of getting it out and talking about it, that's the best way to do it. But yeah. And unfortunately with tier list, the last time that I tried to do it without a rubric, we had some unfortunate circumstances. So tier list, I would really like them to resume, but I just think that it's just in terms of where we are in the schedule with all the real life content and model content, it just is a rough sequence right now. But let me know what you guys think. I would be open to any thoughts. Sorry about that, guys. My camera died. But in terms of release videos, I think that makes the most sense. So let me know. I'd be very eager to hear. Finally, for models are one-off videos, and as we saw in Q1, we had several really cool ones, including the CRP for NG models. We also had the British Airways 737 MAX 8 situation, which was a pretty unique video. I thought it was really cool. So let me know what you guys like to see in terms of one-offs. I think it'd be kind of cool to assemble one thing, and it's almost a 10-year anniversary of it, so I thought it'd be kind of cool. One thing that would be kind of cool to do, and we saw this a lot back in the past, like I said, 2010, 11, 12 time frame, a Gemini Jets request video. If you guys don't remember what this concept is, or maybe never heard of it before, back in the day, YouTubers from the model aviation community would make videos asking Gemini Jets and requesting models. Some of the classics were Southwest 737-700s and regional jets, United Embraer 145s and Delta CRJs and all those sort of things. There was a lot of variety on this lineup, so let me know if you guys would like to see that. That's kind of a funny one. Another one I'm really excited to do, I'll for sure do this. I want to do a video going through every single broken model I've got in a video and kind of evaluate and go through the full connotation of that. I feel like that would be really cool. and I just want to see what you guys think. I may do 2 versions and give it a try. I may do one version where they're all just back to back to back with no commentary, and I may do another version where I talk about each one in depth a little bit and that sort of thing. So let me know if you guys will have a preference on which one to see, but that's definitely another model one-off video I would like to do. I think there may have been one more, if I can think of it. I had one more idea and I can't think of what it was off the top of my head. I think I did and I forgot. I apologize in advance. So my apologies there. Let me know if you guys have any ideas in that regard. I would really appreciate it. Definitely more one-off model videos to come as well. Oh, Shapeways custom models. Let me know if you guys would like to see some videos on how to do customs. I recently did that Exojet and things like that. If you guys would be interested in that, I'm definitely trying to find the best ways myself, and I know my customs don't look the best, so maybe that's not the best thing to do. But if you guys would like to see that, I could definitely do it, so let me know. I would appreciate it. Next up, we are on into the real life content side of things, and man, oh man, do we have some good stuff to evaluate here, boys. I'm really excited to talk about everything to come in here. Models are carrying, and they're a big part of the channel, but real life's also been going strong. So let's talk about it. The first thing is we're going to be wrapping up the Daytona Beach trip, and then we're going to have something coming up soon. But, so here's what's going on. So as you guys can tell, we're currently on the latter half of the Daytona Beach trip. We are now into the 3rd leg with the in-flight videos. And then in April, we're going to have the American Airlines 737-800 flight from Dallas-Fort Worth Tulsa International Airport and go through all the legs of that. Have the arrival vlog, and then you guys may be wondering, have you took a trip since July? No, I have not, but I have some better news for you guys. As long as everything goes according to plan, as long as there's no issues, as long as everything comes together, there will be a trip announcement in the next few weeks. Let me tell you, as long as everything goes according to plan, the reservation has been made, I will say that. As long as everything goes according to plan, as long as there's no hiccups whatsoever in the road, this will be one of the best trips I've ever took. And I'm dead serious when I say that. It is about ×4 to the Dallas and Phoenix day trip. I would argue that it's ×8. It is a phenomenal itinerary. It is better than some of the previous itineraries I had lined up. And I think you guys are going to be super excited for it. Going into May and June, that will be what comes in for the real life content series on Tuesdays. And let me tell you, you guys are not going to want to miss that. As long as everything goes according to plan, that is going to be one of the best trips I've ever been a part of, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy the content from that, and I'm so excited to produce it as long as everything goes according to plan. This would make up for all the issues I've had in the last year trying to fly. It, quite frankly, would be one of the best trips I've ever been a part of, like I said, and I really hope that it goes according to plan because I would absolutely love to do what is in the itinerary. Hopefully that trip announcement will be coming in the next few weeks. I hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be absolutely awesome, and it's by far one of the best trips I'll be putting together, and I'm so excited for it. Following that, though, we may have a few more trips that'll be coming up in Q2 as well, so be on the lookout for trip announcements there, but we're going to continue to go in chronological order. That means that we're going to do one leg of a trip per month, and I like the style. Yes, the in-flight videos are not as popular as some of my other videos, but I think it works well. And to complement that, some of the upcoming aircraft, I think the in-flight videos will be really good for it. Quite frankly, this is debatable, but I think some of the in-flight videos lately have been phenomenal, especially from that Dallas to Daytona Beach CRJ 900 with the unbelievable cruising session with all those thunderstorm clouds and then the landing with that beating the thunderstorm. I personally think they've been incredible, and feel free to check those out, guys. I mean, I'm looking at the analytics here and I can definitely tell that's not viewed by everybody. I'm not saying you have to, but I think it's an enjoyable content for them, so feel free to check that out. But that is what we have for our normal real life series in terms of trips, trip reports, in-flight videos, layover vlogs, that sort of thing. I'm really excited for it, and I'm super excited to announce it. Stay on the lookout. You guys are not going to want to miss it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Next up, we have the Pilot Life series. So in Q1, I talked about hopefully more content to come from that, and we did have one video. I know it's only one, but I think you guys will understand the next one's about to come out anyways. So as I explained in that video, thanks to logistic reasons, I was able to have a GoPro, obviously, as we've talked about, under approval, and film some footage in the aircraft for you guys. And the format that I'm doing those videos in right now is absolutely awesome. I would highly recommend checking those out. They're a bunch of fun to make, and I really enjoy it. The second episode, I was kind of surprised, didn't really do that well, but I think it was just because of the day it was posted. It was kind of a weird time. So I'm hoping for more progression on the next episode. So feel free to let me know what you guys think in that regard. And I'm really excited for that. There's going to be some really good stuff in that regard, so stay on the lookout for it. Pilot training's going really well right now. Getting close to solo, which is really awesome. And it's been such a fun experience. Already over 20 hours, which is a lot. I've really enjoyed the Tomahawks as of late. It's been really fun to fly, and there's been so many experiences. It's been a lot, but I've really enjoyed it, and there's been so much to enjoy and encompass through the experience. I've really enjoyed my flight training journey to this point, and I hope you guys will join me in the Pilot Life series content, as that's been a bunch of fun. So be sure to check that out when it comes out, everybody. It's been so much fun to do that, and I really hope you guys are excited for that heading into the future. It's absolutely awesome, and I'm so excited for what's to come with it. So be sure to check it out if you haven't already. Next up, the spotting videos. I really hope to get some spotting vlogs going as soon as possible. I have one more video from late November in Stillwater, and then I have the spotting vlog 14 and 15 at Tulsa. And hopefully, if everything goes well, 16 will be happening this week. I'm really excited. This is my spring break week as I speak, so you guys probably have seen my Instagram whether I was able to go or not. Hopefully, as long as everything went well. But I'm really excited to finally get back to Tulsa International Airport. It's been way too long, and I'm super excited to finally go back. There's a lot of awesome things in the works, and I'm really excited to finally go spotting for the first time in so long. So hopefully everything went according to plan, but I'll be sure to keep you guys informed. I'm really excited for it though, regardless, and I hope you guys are as well. Hopefully the spotting vlogs will be coming. It's been the one content form that's been really slacking, and I really hope that will be getting back in connotation as soon as possible. I'm going to try to find some alternate ways to make that happen if I have to. I've thought about maybe trying to find an editor just because of how long those videos particularly take. And we've talked about this in the last two channel updates, just the same story at this point. Not to try to reiterate it, I'm just saying what the problem is. But I'm really hopeful for spotting vlogs to return, especially with the rise of college soon. Now would be a really good time to make that happen. So hopefully we'll be in good shape there. But I'll keep you guys informed. Also, aviation news has been going strong. We did have the Breeze video in the Frontier and Spirit merger news. Those videos are fun. I really enjoyed doing them. However, there may be another place at some point that may be happening on. Stay tuned. I'll keep you guys informed on that. I'm not going to say anything further on that. When that comes out, you guys will know. And I'm really excited for what that has in store here in the future. Stay on the lookout for it. And yeah, aviation news has been so fun to encompass. That's not to say, by the way, that I'm not going to do aviation news in the future. I definitely plan to, and hopefully as long as everything goes well, we'll have some really fun videos going in store. I try to do videos on really big subjects because I think that's the funnest things to talk about. And it's kind of crazy because we haven't had a ton of route news in one big bulk outside of these low-cost carriers. We haven't had Delta expand huge. American hasn't since their Austin movement. United doesn't expand in bulks like that. Yes, they do expand like international routes sometimes and things like that. But honestly, if you want that content, head over to AS Aviation. That's the place to find it. Great channel. Check it out. He's been doing absolute numbers with his Karachi content. Karachi and just the Doha and everything that he got to travel on when he went to Pakistan back in January. We're actually going to stop the channel update for a moment. We're just going to give a content spotlight right now. Aviation 18 blowing up right now. Absolutely incredible. Making some awesome videos about the unfortunate situation unfolding with Ukraine and Russia. All prayers go out to everybody involved in that because that's a really unfortunate situation in my opinion. Wishing the best for everybody come with that. And just kind of go into some more depth here with some other YouTubers as well. Air Force Proud 95, one of my favorite channels, man. He makes some really fun flight simulator videos, and the formats are a bunch of fun, so I've really enjoyed watching that, so be sure to check that out. Like I mentioned, AS Aviation going super strong. I've been really enjoying the content from Aviation, AS Aviation, pardon me. Looking through here, Citrus Aviation obviously going strong with all the content he's been producing as of late. Have really enjoyed all of his variety on his channel. CLT Aviation 13 also has been doing, I wish that he would upload some more, but I think he's just been busy, which is okay, so I give him some slack. One channel that I found that's been really cool and just beneficial in general, there's some really cool, helpful insight. Flight Insight, ironically, is the channel name. There's been some really good topic stuff and uses X-Plane to kind of walk through things. So that's been a fun channel I've enjoyed watching as of late. Gemini Jets 2000, of course, doing his thing. I've really enjoyed watching his content. It's been a bunch of fun, to say the least. Jeb Brooks, my boy Jeb Brooks, has been popping off as of late, man. He makes some of the best videos out there. Check out Jeb Brooks, man. That's some quality content right there, to say the least. JJ Skippy, of course, has been going strong too. JJ's a great friend of mine. I've really enjoyed watching all the content he's been making lately. And also JT Pilot as well. JT Pilot's been making some fun videos too, so be sure to check out JT Pilot's channel too. He's been doing a great job. If I don't mention anybody, I apologize in advance. My apologies. Mile High Aviation's been going strong. Absolute legend. It's been his Denver replica is so good. I love watching his airport updates, so definitely check him out, of course. Let's see here. Skylight Productions been making some awesome in-flight videos on all of his trips. He's went to Hawaii several times. Southwest 252 continuing to go strong, of course. Swain Martin now with United 777. That's incredible. So cool. Very, very nice right there. Have really, really enjoyed that. One channel that I've been enjoying the crap out of, and I think it's just because I've been flying and know the experience from a pilot's perspective, that's Aviation. There's some really, really cool videos on here, and a bunch of learning experiences too. It's been really, really nice to see that as well. And again, no offense if nobody's name got called. That was just kind of the list that I looked through and kind of what stood out to me. But all you guys are doing a fantastic job, and I promise that I'll have more content to come here in the future. And watching your guys' content as well. I promise I'm usually either filming videos, flight training school, or doing something with my family, or sleeping. So thanks for understanding, guys. Very much appreciated. But well done, everybody. It's been such an awesome community to be a part of. And sorry for that slight deviation, but I just thought that was necessary because everybody's been doing such an awesome job. So be sure to check that out. But back to aviation news. There's been a lot of awesome things going on. Be sure to check it out through those channels. And then Simple Flying and Points Guide, that's a really good place for the news. So be sure to check it out. Lastly, one-off real-life videos. There's some different things. PassWriter.com is a website I found out about recently. I really want to do a video on PassWriter.com, a scheduling website that's a convenient view for anybody looking for things. The other thing that I thought about, and this kind of goes back to when I scheduled my upcoming day trip, and I'll talk about that here in the future. I would love to do a video helping you guys if you guys want to do day trips too, and how to do it and kind of what to watch out for. I also would really enjoy doing some spotting videos and how to spot, etc. There's a lot to that concept. And then back to model collecting is too. These how-tos, I would really like to do more of these going into the summer. And then I would like to do some how-tos in the model land, whether it's customs or how to collect, how to start a model airport, that sort of thing, how to build this, how to build that. So if you guys have any requests in the how-to land, always feel free to ask. I would really appreciate it. Or even in the pilot life as well, and because I'd love to help you guys there, but I'm going to try to explain that and detail that throughout the pilot life videos themselves, give you guys advice and tips. Obviously, not to be took as flight training, but just in general. So, yeah. But I'm really happy with where the in-flight content is right now. I've really enjoyed it, and I really hope you guys are enjoying it as well. So, with that being said, Flight Simulator. This was the one big X that did not really get going, was flight simulators and live streams in Q1. Again, there's been a couple things. Firstly, obviously, it's been really difficult to... The system's fine now, and the internet, I think, would handle it. I think the main problem is just getting the evening times together, and then, quite frankly, just getting the knowledge going for flight simulators in general. The GA stuff's worked pretty well. I have done some flying on my own behalf, and I'm pretty satisfied with where I am as a whole. One thing I will say is I have installed VATSIM, and I've really enjoyed VATSIM. It's been a bunch of fun, and I'm really happy with VATSIM as well. So I would like to do that. Now, having a set schedule for me is very hard. So one thing I may do is just whatever evenings I'm available and I'm in the proper position to do it and have enough time, maybe we'll do 7, 8, 9 p.m. Central Time streams for an hour or two and some GA stuff. Now, unfortunately, I'm not an instrument-rated pilot. I'm not even a VFR or private pilot right now. I haven't even soloed. I'm just a student pilot. So I don't know all the details to how to properly fly bigger aircraft like private jets and, you know, twin props and that sort of thing. Or even, you know, bigger aircraft that are over 12,500 pounds. What I do know is I am pretty solid when it comes to single engine GA planes, and I really enjoy doing some streams on that and encompassing VAT sim into that and kind of showing you guys the full lineups of that and what a full local flight would look like for me. We'll see what happens. I will be sure to keep you guys informed on the full details of that, and I'm really hopeful for that to be a upcoming asset to the channel coming very soon. So I'll be sure to keep you guys informed on that, and I really hope for X-Plane to make an appearance. The video format's possible. I just think that it works really well in the live stream format because it's pretty much a full flight feel, and you guys get to verbally come through with me through it. If I did it through a narration format, I think it would work, but I think it would be nicer in the full flight lineup to kind of give you guys some impressions there. And since I'm a student pilot now, I know quite a few details compared to what I used to. So I feel like that would work really well. So feel free to let me know what you guys think. I'd really appreciate it. But that's kind of the flight simulator status. Very hopeful to get that going soon, and I'll be sure to let you guys know when that is to come. Other aviation stuff, let's talk about it. Memorabilia, big question mark. I do want to keep buying stuff, but I bought so many models that I've been a little conservative, but I've seen some things come up, so I'll be sure to let you guys know when I buy some additional stuff, hopefully, because I really want to share some more aviation memorabilia with you guys. I'd also really enjoy doing a video encompassing my collection of safety cards and everything again, because I have quite a bit of stuff, so I'll be sure to consider all that. So that's kind of the plan for memorabilia. Live streams, if we do live streams, they will be X-Plane. You'll probably know Let's Talks right now, maybe in the summer, we'll see. But as of right now, I feel like we're encompassed pretty well with live stream, X-Plane, and plus we can do just generic questions through X-Plane live streams anyways, so that should be good. In terms of any experiments to come to the channel, let's see here. There may be a couple things I flirt with. The release video and the handheld, those are going to be the big two right now that I'm considering flirting with. We'll see though. Anything else, we'll see. Flight simulator, if you want to call it that, yes, but it's not necessarily flirting with. If we start it, it's going to be, I think it should be good. So I'll keep you guys informed on that, but that's kind of the plan as of right now in that regard. And then fan mail's been going strong, obviously, so be sure to send some if you'd like to the P.O. Box or digital fan mail board. Links are in the description, of course. Quizzes, I'd like to do some more quizzes. Hopefully we can add that back into the itinerary. I wasn't intending for it to be a one and done. I've just been so busy that it kind of fell in the same boat with the tier list that those don't take long to do, just been something that's been on the back burner due to all the other content that's been coming out. So I hope you guys understand what's been going on there. I hope you guys are excited for what's to come regardless in that regard. Let's see here. And then the other thing was room setup and day in the life type videos, etc. If you guys would like to see that, I'd be happy to do that. Let me know. I would be happy to make those videos. I just don't know if you guys would rather see me put my time into other aviation related videos or maybe something like that to kind of show you guys what the process is like. So I'm still considering day in the life would be fun, along with the room and setup tour, definitely. So let me know what you guys think there. I'd be happy to do either way, but regardless, really excited for the other aviation to come. And that wasn't intended to be short. There was just that's kind of the lineup right now. Into the high school and college side of things, let's see here. So the last hurrah of high school in Q2, wow, goes so fast, guys. Enjoy middle school, high school. It's unreal. So if you guys don't know, I'm about to graduate high school. I am a senior this year. I have, I think, like 8 weeks left. It's unreal. So I'm less than 2 months away from the graduation date, which is unbelievable. Wow, it's went way too fast. I've really enjoyed my time in high school, though. It's been such a pleasure to make these videos for you guys throughout high school. It's pretty much been a whole part of my high school because obviously I began consistent content in about June 2018, and my freshman year was fall of 2018. So it's been really cool to have this be a part of it, but also be a part of band, be a part of everything else that I've been a part of. I'm trying to think if there's anything particular. I wasn't on the football team for a year. What else have I done through high school? I've done some really cool extracurricular events that have been cool, been a part of as well. So there's been a lot of fun stuff through high school, and it's sad to see it come to a close. But I think moving into the next part of my life, I think it makes sense. And then just as a whole, 2022, what a year it's been to this point. We've had so much chaos and just, it's been a bunch of fun. There's been hurdles in the road, but ultimately I think it's been a great year to this point. Lots of aviation YouTubers exploding onto the scene, and it's been so cool to see for our community. So congratulations to all those guys. Well deserved indeed, and I've been so proud of those guys because I know they've worked super hard. So well done to everybody in that regard. And then just moving into college, this is more videos to come on this in the future. Really just waiting to choose upon a college, and we'll talk about that once that decision's been made. It'll probably be within the next month to 2 months, probably by the end of May for sure. I would think probably by the end of April at this rate. So I'll keep you guys informed, but that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So if you please bear with me, I would appreciate it. But that's kind of the lineup in terms of the academic side of things. And it's been a hustle, it's been busy, but I think it's worked really well, and I think that we've made a lot of progress ultimately. So I've been happy with it. I'm really excited for what's to come, future academic journey. Hopefully it's going to be good. I'm eager to see how it unfolds, and I'll be sure to keep you guys in the loop on it nevertheless. And then finally, just some tidbits. Social medias, Twitter and Instagram in the description. Be sure to check them out. You can also DM me on Discord if you'd like. I'm in a few servers, so feel free to check me out there as well if you'd like to. Would appreciate that. Just an ultimate thank you to you guys for all the support on this channel. None of this would be possible without you guys. We're almost about to surpass 4,000 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support on my channel to this point. It's crazy to think that about 2 years ago today, I think actually as of I'm recording this, I think it was March 14th or 15th. It's been 2 years since I've surpassed 1,000 subscribers, and we're about to surpass 4,000 subscribers. Been so happy with the progression, and I really appreciate all your guys' support to this point on it. It's been really heart-opening, and I really appreciate it. Heartwarming, I should have said. And I'm so excited for what's to come. So feel free to hit me up anytime, guys. I would love to talk to you guys. And I promise I'm going to be the best to in terms of watching your guys' content, looking at your guys' content, and also replying to you guys as much as possible. I promise I will be as good as I possibly can in that department. And last but certainly not least, let me know if you guys would like to see anything. I would really appreciate it. And then I asked several questions throughout this video, so if you guys would like to answer those, I would really appreciate it. Don't feel obligated that you have to, but if you guys have anything particular you'd like to add or something unique, I would really appreciate that feedback. If not, no worries. I may also do a Google Forms at some point, probably not for this video, but if you guys would like to see that, let me know. I would appreciate it. But that's the channel update. Wow, so much to encompass, and I'm really excited for what's to come. There's a lot of great movements behind the scenes, and you guys are not going to want to miss out on them. So please bear with it. I have a lot of great things in the works, and I've been grinding really hard behind the scenes, so I hope you guys are excited for it. Feel free to let me know if you guys have any questions or anything that comes up. Would really appreciate it. But heading into Q2 2022, lots of great videos to expect. It's going to be one heck of a quarter. I'm really excited, and I feel like this is going to be one of our best quarters to this point, period. It's going to be super exciting. Lots of great content on the way. I really hope you guys are excited for it, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. So with all that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this channel update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. So much great content on the way. I really hope you guys are excited for it. Just in general, I'm so excited. There's a lot of great work behind the scenes, and be on the lookout for a lot of videos. There's going to be some new content. There's going to be a bunch of recurring content. There's going to be a bunch of potential new things to come, maybe some changes as well. I would appreciate your guys' feedback, but ultimately I do think I'll do what I think is best for the channel. But obviously I'm taking your guys' feedback because I want to know what you guys think is best. I would really appreciate it, but I think a lot of great things are in the works. I really hope you guys are excited for it, and I'm so excited for what's to come. So with all that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this channel update. My name is Redriveraviation. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love, and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.